Hey Lucy, hey Steph. I have lots of exciting news this week. Sorry I missed you guys last week. I guess none of us ended up uploading videos. So if you were trying to watch last week, anyone who's not Lucy or Steph, and you didn't see a video, I guess we all ended up being really busy and just like waiting for the other people to upload. So anyway, item number one of exciting news. Um, this weekend, I went up to our apartment and set up all of the rooms. So now our furniture is all set up in each bedroom, and the living room has like some of the furniture in it, and then apparently the rest of it's got taken out. And we have subletters living now, and it's just gonna be amazing. Like, it was so cool staying there for the weekend and like imagining like this is what it's gonna be like when we move up there finally in August. So that was amazing. Um, and then item number two of exciting news. See, I have a list because I've got so many exciting things to tell you guys. So, item number two is that Steph, when I brought home your ukulele, so a little bit of backstory if you don't know this already. Steph has a ukulele, and she was keeping it in the apartment, but because of our subletters, we decided not to keep it in the apartment. So, Steph, I brought home your ukulele to protect it, and the moment I walked in the door with it, my brother goes, "Is that a ukulele?" I was like, "Well, it's Steph's." And he's like, "Don't even play games with me. Don't play games with me." And I was like, "It's Steph's. It's Steph's. It's Steph's." And he thought that I was referring to myself. So the entire time, he thought that I had bought a ukulele. And so finally, after like repeating ourselves like 20 times, we finally got across the fact that it was Steph, the other Steph's ukulele, but that he was able to play it. And so his face just like lit up, and he grabbed the ukulele and he went and sat down on the couch and started like in 2 seconds he had looked up some chords and he was playing. And the really funny thing, as you're going to see soon, my brother is really tall. He's like 6'4", and I have no idea what that is in centimeters, but it's probably like 2 meters tall ish, maybe a little smaller than 2 meters, I don't know. And so to see this huge kid with this like little teeny tiny guitar is actually really funny. And so in honor of that, we've prepared a little special something for you. So please enjoy this surprise.
So I'm gonna make this place your home.
So yeah, clearly my brother's a better ukulele player than I am a cup player. But for the record, let it be noted that that is neither of our first instruments. I do not actually play the cup, and he did not until 2 days ago actually play the ukulele. So yeah, item number 2 of interesting, exciting news. Steph, I've decided to do your dare. And so, for anyone watching who's not Steph or Lucy, I have suddenly become a published author. So, my book Crescent is for sale in the Amazon store. The link's posted in the description. So if you want to check it out, go give it a look. This is my first book that I've ever completely finished and made past the first draft stage. And today I received a package that contained the physical copy of my book. So this is the coolest thing that ever happened, ever. I have a book that I wrote with my name on it and my very own ISBN and everything. So this is pretty amazing. I don't think I've ever been this happy in my whole life. This is just so crazy. And so Steph dared me to read the first chapter, and she said the first 4 or 5 pages of the first chapter, but the first chapter really is only 4 or 5 pages. And I'm going to preface this by saying, because this is really important, this book is really depressing because it's about depression. The book is about depression, and it's about healing, and it's about dealing with grief, and about learning to become your own person. And so this book is not about me, is the really important thing. Is that it's not about me, it's not about my family, it's not about anyone that I know. It's purely imaginal characters. Imaginary characters. And so there are parts of it that are really, it was really hard to write. There were parts of it that I was crying while writing it. And there are some really rough parts of it. But if you really would like to hear it, and especially since Steph dared me to, I'm going to read the first chapter, which is also has been revealed on Amazon. If you do the look inside thing. So without further ado, this is Crescent by Steph Gagnon. I sit on the edge of my seat, waiting for the clock to finish ticking its way to 3:30. Just 65 seconds left. 55. 45. A tiny folded square of paper lands on my desk, startling me from my countdown. I stare intently ahead as my trembling fingers open the note. For a split second, my eyes dart down, then back up as I process what I've seen. 35. 4 o'clock. My dorm. Bring food. J. I flip over the paper and scrawl a quick K, then throw it back over my shoulder. My left hand twinges slightly with the pain, and I flex my fingers uncomfortably. Still, after all this time, the half-moon bruises remain on my palm. 5 seconds. I can practically hear Jay counting down the seconds in his head behind me. 4. My palm throbs. 3. My nails are getting long again. 2. Jay kicks the back of my chair impatiently. 1. I taste a metallic drop of blood and relinquish the hold of my teeth and the inside of my lip. I didn't know I was biting so hard. 0. 3:30. The buzzer sounds quietly at the teacher's desk. Joey Gabriel jumps in his seat and Vanessa snorts nervously at him. Don't forget, test tomorrow, calls the teacher in vain, but we're already out the door and into the hallways. We try to pretend that we're normal students in a normal high school with normal classes and parents and teachers and conditions, but we're given away by our stiff uniforms with the short sleeves, made to expose any cuts on our arms, and the white-coated teachers and the bars in the window that hold us away from society. Jay and I look at each other only once before exiting Building A and heading for our respective dorms. Best not let them know we're too close, he always says. The layout of my school, St. Stephen's School for the Emotionally Unstable, reminds me of a Tetris game. I used to love that game back before I got here and they banned electronics. Good thing my brother forgot his iPod at the school. He owes me. At the thought of him, my fist involuntarily clenches into my palm, my nails digging painfully into the bruises. I jump at the pain and quickly unclench my fist. A surreptitious glance down at my hand reveals freshly smarting raw skin. Jay is going to kill me. I shove my fist into my skirt pocket, not caring how it looks, and follow the group of girls in front of me back to my dorm. They're freshmen. I can tell because they're still in the raw stages of treatment. One of them has her arms crossed in front of her chest, but still fails to hide the fresh scars. She'll have counseling at 4:15. Another girl is chattering incessantly away at her group mates, still trying to make the best of her situation. I always admired those ones. I've been here for 4 months already, and I'm a senior. I already have the ropes down, and I'm just waiting for the next 6 months to be over. After a quick shower and uniform change, still short sleeves, I check in with my roommate, Sylvia. She has long blonde hair, almost reaching her waist, and deep blue eyes that seem so peppy. It's a complete contrast to her dark personality, and she knows it. She's a grade behind me, but she's farther along in treatment than I am. Sometimes I still wake up to her nightmares in the middle of the night, but now she knows how to wake herself up from them and calm herself down. I'm almost proud of her. When I walk in, she's writing, as usual. She doesn't even look up from her notebook, but stays hunched over it at her desk. I nod hello, though I know she heard me come in. "Have you told me yet?" she asked me, a customary question. I shake my head. "Have you said anything to anyone yet?" Her tone is exasperated, and I swallow uneasily. She's adamant that she'll get me to talk by the end of the semester, but I doubt it. She turns the page, starting a new line with a sigh. "At least you're good at listening," she mutters under her breath. I heard that. So I'm going to stop there because it's actually taking a really long time to read all the pages. But if you want to find out what happens next and why she hasn't told anyone yet and what she hasn't told anyone yet, make sure to check out my book, Crescent, which you can find in Amazon. The link is in the description. So, yeah, that's been the most exciting thing that's been happening for the past couple of weeks. I've been doing the whole publishing process, and then we had to make the cover, and this cover is really cool. I'm, like, really proud of this cover because we have music notes all over the place, which we ended up using, like, a homemade photography studio and, like, a sheet with music notes on it, which is really cool. And our friend, like, my friend's sister was the model for the hands. So, yeah. Steph, I love watching your video, and don't worry about not doing it last week. I guess none of us did. But it was really cute about the little kids at your work and how they say they're like 168 centimeters tall. Steph, I really liked hearing what you were talking about like what's going to happen next year and this thing that you're really passionate about. And I just thought that was really neat to hear. Like, I love listening to people talk about what they're passionate about because you can see in their whole body and their face and, like, just, like, everything lights up. They just exude, like, passion. But, yeah, and I'm really, really excited for next year, too, for pretty much the same reasons. I think it's going to be amazing. And, Lucy, I just definitely love hearing about India, and I really want to hear more. I'm just waiting to, like, see more of your stories. I can't wait to see all of your pictures, and it looks like you're having an amazing time. So it's actually getting really late. This video is going to end up being like 20 minutes long. Oops. So I'm going to sign off now. But Lucy, I dare you to make up an expression and tell everybody on the Isaac trip with you that it's a Montreal expression. So, like, if someone sneezes, say, like, pickles, or, like, farfignugan or something. Just, like, come up with a really weird thing to say. Or, like, if you're looking at something really, really cool, be like, "That is so chocolate-covered cranberries!" Or something, like, totally ridiculous, okay? And then tell them all, like, "Guys, it's a Montreal thing. Like, everybody says it." And then see, after a week, how many people have started using it, okay? So, that's my dare to you. I hope it works. And I can't wait to watch you guys' videos. Bye!